I would like to introduce another Carey School alumni, Larry Severson, and his Panther Points of Pride video.
Well, hi, I'm Larry Severson, for what everybody wants to know. Fish Creek, where Cheryl Ray lived there in that rock house on the corner. We lived up the lane behind him. No, Miles lived up Fish Creek, turned off there and went the other way. And just over the hump there where Leon Peck, you went on over the hill and then turned back into Miles. And I lived right on the highway almost. He went up the lane there behind Cheryl's house, the rock house. We had a quarter-mile walk there, but...
Is it still there today?
No.
I don't think so.
No, Almy's old house, Almy Peck.
Oh.
His old house, they moved that out of there years ago.
Oh, okay.
In fact, Ross built a barn out of it.
Oh.
Well, Almy and Viola wanted some kids, and they could never have any. So they come and got my brother and I out of a reform school. And I think I started about the 8th grade over here. And we stayed, well, Almy got hurt that year, so, and I wasn't into milking cows yet, so we had to move the cows up to Ross's, up where Leon lives, right. Ross had a little place right there. And we moved the cows up there, so after school I'd walk up to Ross's and help him milk, and in the morning and at night. Then I got driving the tractor. From there on, they couldn't keep me home. But eventually I just kind of moved in with Ross. It was easier. So, yeah, Ross and Berdina pretty well raised me through high school. And that wasn't no easy chore. Oh, it was fun. Really, I had a lot of chores to do all the time, so I never got to play a lot of sports because of the cows had to be milked day and morning and night, so you never got much fun. We didn't have much fun. My grandkids say, "Well, what'd you do when you was a kid, Dad, when you got out of school?" I said, "I worked." Yeah, we know, but that's how it was then. Well, Bob Day was one of them. Even though we had our little set twos, and he done ag and the welding shop and stuff like that. And he was algebra, math, and boy, I had a time with that. But I got through it. Not with good grades, but I got through it. He didn't kill me. Well, not too much. Ronald, I liked Ronald, but I never had any classes under Ronald. I think that was by his choice, not mine. But I was never interested in band or anything, so Guy Peterson and Larry Peterson, the two worst outlaws in town. Well, and me. We was in trouble all the time, but it was kind of fun. We didn't get in serious problems and serious trouble. We didn't hurt nobody or anything, but we done a lot of little things that should have been slammed on our fingers for. But I had no idea. The war was about over. No, I didn't know. I quit 2 or 3 months before school was out because I wanted to go in the Marine Corps. And I got clear to Salt Lake, and they flunked me out. So I had a bad back. Well, it wasn't. I've still got a scar on my back the whole length of it, but they took one look at it and said, "No, we aren't going to take a chance." They didn't know I was bucking bales every day up here. And it was good back. It has been all my life. So.
Sure.
Well, when I got out of high school, didn't go back, and then I've worked for all the farmers around here. I think every ranch in the valley I worked for one time or another. From South Idaho clear up, or Southern Carey clear up through the valley and clear up Wood River to Mike Tilfer's place. And then Smith's left here and bought a big cattle ranch up in northern Idaho, and I moved up there and worked for them for a couple of years. And they lost that, and I went into the mill, the paper mill up there. And I worked there for 10 years, potlatch. And I got out of that one, and I went to Pierce in a plywood mill. And I worked up there for 30 years. I retired out of there. Yeah, it was a good job, I guess. For working, yes. When I called home a couple times to Ross Peck and talked with him, you know, and I said, I'm sure glad you taught me how to work, but why didn't you teach me the time to take off and relax and enjoy it, you know, because I work 7 days a week, 120 days at a time, never take a day, never take one day off, Saturday, Sunday, or nothing. It's kind of a rough old life, but you make out through it. Well, yeah, he said, well, there's no way the cows had to be milked every day. So there was no time to play. But he got to go hunting and this and that and rodeo jamboree and everything. But I didn't. I stayed to milk the cows. Oh, well, that's all right. Just work hard and it will persevere in the long run, I guess. You know, it's just, don't give up. Whatever you get into, be the best at it you can be. Be the top student, or if you're going to be a teacher, be the best teacher. If you're going to be a bum, be the best bum on the block. Take over the corner and don't let nobody have it. You know, be the best bum there is. So whichever you're going to do, it don't matter, whatever life brings you, just be number one. Living.
Staying alive.
Yeah, staying alive. Yeah, I'll be 82 in June. And I don't know. It's just part of life. Oh, I got 3 sons. Had 4, and one got killed in a car wreck. And I raised 2 girls that weren't mine, but I got them up and going, and they work hard too. One's a nurse, one works for McDonald's, manager for McDonald's, and she's making more money than I ever made. You know, I had good work, but it's just part of life, how things go on. I'm awful proud of them 2 girls I raised. I got them up, and they both had a little education, and I got them through school. That's one thing to do, is get through school. Keep going to school. And more education you get, the better you are, I think. But if you drop out or quit school after your senior year and don't go back, stay with a job. Find a good job and stay with it.
Anything else?
We had a lot of fun in school. I mean, I did. I really. Guy and Larry and Sparks and Larry Peterson, and but they're about all gone now. There's not many of them left, and I can see why. I never thought I'd live this long. Never dreamed of being 80. It's the farthest thing from my mind. But it's been a good life. A lot of them remember me, but I don't remember them. But their dad, they come through with their folks is how they remember me. Like you kids. And,
Right. I just remember you from coming to the Peck reunion.
yeah. Yeah, I was one of the Pecks. We're awful close to them. Yeah, it's a good life.
Yeah.
That's probably as far as we better go.
Well,
I'm Larry Severson, and you're free to use this in any way you want.